Hey, hello guys, and welcome back everybody to the Rainy on This reaction video, guys. And out of nowhere, like really out of the blue, no one I think expected this one. aespa just released Attitude, this single, and as far as I understand, it's going to be a soundtrack for an upcoming anime, which is going to be coming out this year. Maybe we will actually, end up reacting to that one. We'll see, because as you might know, currently I'm reacting to other anime on Patreon. Maybe we'll check that one out later as well. So yeah, in any case, guys, really excited to check it out. Maybe it's going to sound very different from the music that they usually release, because this is like an OST and maybe they have to match the theme of the anime. I know nothing about the anime, by the way. So in any case, let's go. The first listen is always no lyrics and no pausing. Let's see what it's gonna sound like. Kind of sounded like howling there.
I'm going to your mind with just myself and I making my way to the top. 도도도시대로 I know that they're part of my life. Manners I left them behind. Hold up, pulled up. Oh, 사연한테 문 닫아다. Shut up, shut up. 희귀가는 이 나를 써나.
Oh, that was nice. Oh, okay. I can feel the build-up, guys. I think the chorus is going to be pretty energetic. Or it's kind of like an edgy drop, actually. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. 私を貫いてく何を言われても気がない I stare at the past 波立てて ready or not Yeah, yeah, yeah ありのままで I'm good enough どんな言葉も跳ねのけて rise up 進み続ける won't look back The voice sounds like it's really close to my ears. Okay, okay. Wow, alright, that was, ooh, okay, we'll talk about it later. Okay, guys, alright. So I'm going to try to find a lyric video for this one, but because it's so new, I don't know if there is actually one. So in case I don't find it, we'll just come back to this one and talk about it. So hold on. Alright, yeah, so just like I expected, maybe by the time you're watching this, there's already, yeah, most likely, already a lyric video, but I couldn't find one. So unfortunately, guys, with this one, because this is like such a sudden release, so I also think that the lyric channels, they were not ready. They were just not really expecting anything to drop, and that's why they didn't make a video. So let's go over it again. The lyrics, maybe if I do end up reacting to the anime, maybe we'll check it out once again and learn the lyrics there. Okay, so here, this sounds like a howl that later kind of transitions into this ooh, kind of thing. So I thought So like the atmosphere right here is pretty, it's kind of like intimidating, maybe a bit eerie, a bit like you're I don't know, in a dark forest and you hear the howl, kind of like that. So I actually expected the whole thing to be like much more, like I said, gloomy, kind of intimidating, kind of like, you know, scary-ish sounding, but no, it's not really like that.
I'ma go into your mind with just
Like those two chords in the background that are playing in the instrumental, they're actually pretty bright in my opinion.
making my way to the top.
Yeah, and also instantly noticing how the voices feel like they're a bit closer than how at least I am used to hearing them. So in their like regular discography, the voices feel like they're a bit kind of like more incorporated into the full mix, like everything just like, well, really, I don't know, like maybe balanced in a different way, mixed in a different way. I'm not a musical engineer, so I don't know anything about mixing and mastering, but here the voices just feel like they stand out more, like they're really, really close. Yeah, okay. So I do enjoy this build up. It really, the first time I heard it, I was like, oh, so the chorus is probably going to be powerful and energetic, you know, because that's what I'm used to hearing for anime soundtracks. Some more vocals there. But it surprised me, guys. It's kind of like an indie drop here, right? And probably, guys, let's keep listening. Hold on. Yeah. Right. So I like how in this part, listen to just the instrumental. Yeah, there we go. It feels like it's kind of spaced out. There's quite a lot of space in between different sounds. It's also kind of bassy. There's like the kind of bassier kicks right there. And I actually do enjoy this part the most, I think, out of all the instrumental that we do here in the song. How it changes a bit later, right there with the like the new chords coming in. That's pretty cool too. But man, the NG drop, like the transition from the pre-chorus to the chorus here, is really satisfying, I gotta say, for my personal taste. Yeah, here it's actually pretty bright. It's kind of even playful in a sense. Yeah, nice layering right there. Wow. Yeah, enjoying the groove right here. Yeah, I think this is the part where I really noticed how Ning Ning's voice was like super close to my ears. Feels like it's separate from the instrumental. Some more? Something like that. Some more details here for the second chorus. I mean, I do like the variety. You guys know me, I like hearing the progression of the song, so I do really enjoy and appreciate when the second chorus is a little different from the first one. So it's totally cool, even though I do like the emptier sound of the first chorus. Here it's also pretty nice. Yeah. Nice, man. Karina slayed it. Yeah. And Winter's voice is just wow, guys. I'm sure you all know, but Winter is really one of my favorite voices in K-pop. She's got such a unique tone, and I really like how she's able to balance so much softness and this gentle quality, and like this silver smoothness to her voice when she goes for a lighter tone, but at the same time she can also deliver a pretty punchy sound, like something that's kind of like really cuts through the mix, and that's kind of like what she's doing here. So for example, on the word, what was it, rise up, that ending, I really like how she opens up, and yeah, it kind of punches you. So again, yeah. And now, yeah, really like these two vocal lines happening at the same time. Wow. Some more background vocals there. We kind of actually go back for this outro, guys. We go back to the instrumental from the chorus, I think, from the first one. Let me actually compare. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same, guys. Yep. Really nice. Yeah, all right, everybody. So, please forgive me that there's no lyrics reaction in this one. I really couldn't do anything. Like, there's just no lyric videos. So, it is what it is. So, guys, this was Attitude, a super sudden single by aespa. So, as always, everything that I'm about to say here is my personal subjective musical taste, right? And my personal opinion about this one. So with Attitude, I kinda liked it. I definitely enjoyed the chorus much more. I enjoyed the final chorus where we get the, the two vocal lines happening at the same time. The second chorus was also pretty nice, but man, yeah, I think the anti-drop, like the surprise of the anti-drop and just the way the instrumental sounded in the first chorus were my favorites. Then secondly, of course, did enjoy their voices a lot. Really love everyone's tone, everyone's rapping as well. But as the whole thing, I can't really say that I really liked it, or liked it to the point where I'm going to just start listening to this audio separately. Once the anime comes out, and if I end up watching it, then I'm sure I will enjoy it every single time that I do get to hear the, the intro. Probably it's going to be in the intro, right? So if there is a performance also, probably not. Probably there isn't going to be a performance for this one, but yeah, by on and off chance that it happens, I will enjoy it, of course. But yeah, separately, just the song, don't feel like, I found enough elements in this one to fully say, hey, I really like this one and I want to carry on listening to it. But it was definitely a pleasant first and second listening experience because, the novelty effect, because I'm still like getting familiar with the song, so it's all cool. I did, once again, like I said, I did enjoy some of the parts quite a lot. Just the other ones maybe were less of my preference. So yeah, something like this for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know how you feel about this one, and catch you in the next video, guys. As always, take care, keep listening to great music, and love.